backdoor, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig. And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good!
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good!
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
Good evening and welcome to the Cougar Den for tonight's high school boys basketball matchup as 8A host 8AA. The 9-1 Ada-Borup-West Cougars, the 11-0 Thief River Falls Prowlers matching up here today in high school boys basketball. Thanks for joining us on 106.5 FM KRJB and with the video stream at yourliveevent.com. Cougars and Prowlers coming up. This is your Bitker Inc. pregame show.
Polk County Public Health and Norman-Mahnomen Public Health. Together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their provider about physical, mental, and sexual health or substance use. Also, don't forget to get caught up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccines. Together, we can build a better future. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsboro. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Hi, I'm Kira, a student at Ada-Borup-West School. I want to thank the Booster Club members for their dedication and contributions to all activities at the school. The Booster Club not only gives time and money, but they also care about us kids. Please consider being a Booster Club member and finding more information at the school office of Ada-Borup-West School.
Bitker Inc. pregame show. Contact Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP. That's 218-456-7467. Talk to Troy. Ask about tires for your vehicles and farm equipment at Bitker Inc. That number, 456-SHOP. 456-7467, located between Ada and Halstead. Bringing you your pregame show, it's Bitker Inc. The 9-1 Ada-Borup-West Cougars, off a win on Friday on the road at Stephen Argyle, come in as the number 9 ranked team in Class A, according to the last poll. Here, facing off against the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They've had a nice stretch here since the calendar has turned to 2023 with victories over Holly, DGF, and Fertile Beltrami, as well as Pequot Lakes in January so far. They sit at 11-0, and they will probably, likely, should be ranked in the top 10 when the polls refresh, especially with that victory over the Pequot Lakes last Friday with who was ranked number 9 in the last poll. Here, so the Prowlers at 11-0. Numbers-wise, similar to the Cougars, or the Cougars similar to the Prowlers. Cougars score 76.3 points per game, Prowlers 76.5. Cougars allow 57.6, Prowlers a little bit better at 52.5. Should be a good matchup between these two today. We're going to talk about the matchup when we come back here to your Laura Tweeton Private Financial Radio booth, where we'll bring you more of your Pickering pregame show coming up on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup-West School District is hiring bus drivers for routes and activities. Contact Transportation Director Sean Rue at the Ada-Borup-West School to apply. Current route and activity driving pay wage based on experience. To learn more, contact Sean Rue, Transportation Director.
Apply today at Ada-Borup-West School, 784-5311, or email Sean R at ada.k12.mn.us.
When you're going out to play this winter, do it in Ada. Ada has an ice skating rink, snowmobiling, snowshoe and cross-country ski trails. And stop in Ada on your way to and from any other activities. Meet your friends, have a bite to eat. Or if you're in the mood for a swim and not quite ready for a polar plunge, swim with family and friends at the indoor pool at the Deco Center. Ada also has its event center ready to host meetings or family events. Welcome to Ada, alive and thriving.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
106.5 FM KRJB, Ada, Minnesota, and YourLiveEvent.com, bringing you the matchup here today with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Let's go to our pregame coaches' comments, brought to you by the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy. Here, where they thank you for selling your grain and purchasing your agronomy products and services from them. Working for you, the area farmer. Here as we cue up the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, Trevor Stewart.
Off a busy week last week, and you got to get in the gym for a little bit of practice yesterday. How'd that feel for the guys there after a weekend of rest to just get the legs back moving again?
Right. Yeah, it was definitely a busy week last week, and we got another busy week this week again. But it was good to have a day of practice and be able to break a few things down, and hopefully we can correct some of those things on the floor, break a few bad habits, and translate some of that stuff to the game tonight and the games moving ahead. I mean, that's really kind of been something we've been trying to do. We don't do that very easily with this group. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but it felt like a good practice. I thought the guys were, focused and paying attention to some of the details, and hopefully, like I said, that it can translate and we can play well tonight.
What were some of those keys that you saw in practice that they seemingly understood and look to carry forward here to tonight?
Well, just some of our defensive stuff for sure, but one of the big ones was rebounding. I mean, you throw the film on again and watch them just all run to the paint. It almost looked like a junior high game Friday. Two very non-physical teams going at it up in Stephen Argyle, and that's not to take anything away from Stephen Argyle. They're very young too. But we didn't necessarily want to check them out, and we were just happy just to run to the rim. And we do that tonight and the rest of the week and Fertile Monday. I mean, we're in trouble. So that was the big one, and hopefully it's got to start paying off.
This Thief River Falls team, a team that will play physical and things like that. So how do you look to attack that with your offense there, and where you like to push the pace?
Yeah, I mean, I think we still got to be ourselves in the offensive end, play some tempo, those kind of things. We're still trying to get to the free throw line a little bit more. Hopefully our guards can get downhill and play through some contact and those kind of things. And then maybe there's a kid that we put in Friday that can get some offensive boards and maybe get a few fouls, cause some chaos down there. So we're going to keep competing, keep trying to get better in those areas, and tonight's a good test.
Good test, as you mentioned, guys coming in to building minutes here for the end of the year with that stretch run coming around the corner.
Right. We're only 10 games into this thing, so there's still 16 left, so we still got some time to mess around with some things and let it play out. I mean, I think that's the thing. We don't want to make too many assumptions too early, give some kids some chances and, see how they practice, see how they come out and play, and it'll always take care of itself, Jake. It always does.
All right, sounds good. Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
All right, appreciate it.
Trevor Stewart, the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, with our pregame coaches' comments here on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRGB. Your pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy. We're back with more of your pregame show from Bitker Inc. after this.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you, to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to health care directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
On your Bitker Inc. pregame show with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars hosting the Thief River Falls Prowlers, let's continue our pregame conversation with the coaches as we bring in head coach of the 11-0 Thief River Falls Prowlers. It is Coach John Hams.
Coach, as the Prowlers get ready tonight to take on Ada-Borup-West, and for yourselves, you look at it on paper, record-wise, obviously the Prowlers playing pretty well so far this season. What's been the secret behind that?
We've gotten scoring from all five starters. We've had strong bench play. Every coach is going to say that, but it's actually true. Every starter's been at double digits, and everybody's playing their role real well right now. Nobody's doing too much. We can rely on the guys coming off the bench. So it's kind of been, for us, in all aspects of the game, especially for early in the season, we've been clicking the way we should be.
What's been the key to get that balance and that consistent balance as well, and I'm assuming hopefully within the flow of the offense or defense as well too?
Well, essentially it starts at practice. We've been really working hard, taking it at each other in practice, and that's translated really well into the games. The last 5 games we played have been pretty tight games for the most part, a couple possessions games either way, and they haven't panicked. They've kind of held to their fundamentals. They've done the things that we've been working on in practice, and when they've had the opportunity, they've hit that bucket or they've made that play on defense.
You got the Cougars here, a non-class opponent. So what do you know? Having it's not every game or a conference game team that you face?
You know, really the only like opponent we've played so far is Holly. I know we got quite a few like opponents on our schedule, but the only one that we matched up with Holly, we both beat Holly, you know. Last 5 games for us have been a little slower paced games. I know, you know, on paper it looks like Ada likes to run, which is, you know, we haven't had a transition in the last 4 games, you know. So for us, we're a little worried, you know, are we going to transition? Are we going to be able to run? Are we going to be able to play in that flow of the game we're not used to?
So do you want to slow it down, or are you okay to see how the team plays in an upper tempo game?
We'd be fine playing in that upper tempo game, I feel. I feel we actually need to play in a couple games like that. Not everybody is going to be like they have been on us. You know, one of the things teams have done the last 3 games, and their main focus on defense is to shut down Jack Manning, which is our post, which means the game slows down because they don't want us to transition, the teams we played so far. So we want to see what it's like when if they want to transition with us.
All right, well, looking forward to a good game tonight. Coach, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you afterwards.
Thank you.
That is Coach John Hams of the Thief River Falls Prowlers with our Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy pregame coaches' comments. Contact Gary Balsam at the elevator, 218-236-6661, or go online, georgetownfarmers.com. This is the Bickering pregame show. We continue when we return on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/FarmerMac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
This is your Bitker Inc. pregame show. Talk to Troy, the tire guy at Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP, 456-7467, located in between Ada and Halstead. Contact Bitker Inc. Don't wait. Get your vehicle prepared for the winter driving conditions with Bitker Inc. 456-SHOP, the phone number. Thanks for joining us tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and also on yourliveevent.com with the live video stream. Here today as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Radio booth. Remember to visit with Laura Tweeton today about retirement accounts and annuities, life insurance and long-term care insurance, and more. With Laura Tweeton, your Thrivent Financial representative. Here as the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Thief River Falls Prowlers face off here. Game number 1 of 3 for Ada-Borup-West as they will come back with home games versus the Northern Freeze on Thursday and part of a doubleheader with Lake Park Audubon on Friday at home. Thief River Falls, they come back Thursday as they host Roseau, and then that's it for this week until next Tuesday when they go on the road to East Grand Forks. Earlier today, it was the C-Team game going in favor of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, 35-29. JV goes in the way of the Thief River Falls Prowlers, 53-43. There, thanks to Alex Rush with the updates that time. Alex, hashtag updates Rush with the information there for our C-Team and JV scores. Thanks once again for joining us here today, as we appreciate your listenership, your viewership with us, as well as the sponsors that you see in here throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to Kaylin, our engineer of the studios of KRJB here today. She'll have your R&J Sports Nightcap coming up on 106.5 FM KRJB after tonight's game. Alex Rush here with me, Natan Visser with me as well here, ready to get this game going. I'm Jake Berkmeyer here, ready for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars to host the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Your opening tip-off comes up next on 106.5 FM KRJB and your liveevent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Wrapping up our Bitger Inc. pregame show with our starting lineups today, brought to you by Ziegler Egg Equipment in Ada. Let's talk about fresh trades. New on the lot, 2 35-foot Versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck or Neil at Ziegler Egg, Highway 9 North in Ada. Starting lineup for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. They will start 5'11 senior number 5, Jesse McDougall. 5'11 junior number 10, Caleb Rosendahl. Next to older brother, 6'2 senior guard forward number 11, Jack Rosendahl. It will be the 6-foot senior forward number 21, Jake Friedrich. And in the middle will be 6'5 senior number 33, Jack Manning. Prowlers wearing their road whites with the blue and gold trim there on the jerseys, and Prowlers across the jersey fronts. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, they will come out with 6'1 junior number 1, Lance Kritzberger. 6-foot junior number 3, Cameron Spaeth. Will be the 5'11 sophomore number 5, Austin McCraven, next to the 6'2 sophomore number 10, Caden Dahl. And in the middle will be 6'4 junior number 13, Charlie Shaw. For Ada-Borup-West in their home blacks with the red letters, numerals outlined in white, Cougars across the jersey fronts. Your starting laps from Ziegler Egg Equipment in Ada, keeping you on the cutting edge of egg technology. Call 218-784-2961. Here's another trade on the lot for you. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Talk to Chuck Cornell at Ziegler Ag Equipment in Ada. Prowlers going to the basket to our right. Cougars at the basket to our left. We set up for our opening tip. Brought to you by Doug Markison. Markison Accounting Service in Ada, 784-6002. It's tax time. Put Doug Markison and Markison Accounting Service to work for you. So we're ready to work on this one. It's up and controlled by Thief River Falls. Prowlers will take it, going at the basket to our right again. Caleb Rosendahl has it. Drive in, penetrate it, trying to jump it down to Manning. It's knocked away by Charlie Shaw, and turnover by Thief River Falls on their first possession. Cougars have it now on the offensive end. As Caden Dahl will take it, top of the key, drive in, hangs and hits the little base or the lane floater to go. And Ada-Borup-West leads 2-0 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Caleb Rosendahl brings up, initiates the offense. Goes left side, Friedrich. He looks right side, finds McDougal. McDougal backs it out against the man-to-man defense. Right side, it will be Friedrich. Skip it to the left side here to Jack Rosendahl. Three, good! Rosendahl with the triple. Friedrich with the assist. Lead now to Thief River Falls at 3-2. 17-10 to go in the first half. Caden Dahl has it left side. Now here to Cameron Spaeth. Looking at his shawl screen. He weaves his way here left side down here to Kritzberger on the right wing. He'll drive in and gets the layup to go at the rim. Kritzberger with the drive from the wing. Puts it in good for his first field goal. And the Cougars take the lead at 4-3. Rosendahl, left side, fakes the baseline pass to Manning. Defense collapses. He slides in for the layup. And Caleb Rosendahl takes the lead back. You get some, I get some. Lead changes here on the early possessions for these two teams. Charlie Shaw, left wing on the perimeter. Pass back right side to McCraven. Shaw sets the screen. McCraven passes left corner into Kritzberger. Back up top to Cameron Spaeth. Looking to break down here. One-on-one on Caleb Rosendahl. Drives in, kicks out. Dahl, right side three. Short, no good. Friedrich comes up with the defensive board. Hey, our first rebound tonight. Give the now to Jack Rosendahl on the right side. He'll spin his way into the lane. Right elbow jump shot. Hang and hit. Jack Rosendahl gives a three-point advantage to Thief River Falls. Cameron Spaeth trying to absorb some contact, draw some contact as he brings it up the court, cutting in front of the defense, and all that just to let the Cougars get the offense set up. Going right side, McCraven to Shaw. Pick and roll back here to McCraven on the outside edge, looking down low baseline. Defense collapses on the fake pass. He'll take the elbow jumper. Shot up, no good. And we got a rebound out of bounds, last touched by the Cougars. Kritzberger in there battling with Rosendahl and Friedrichs, and it will be Prowler basketball. 7-4, 15:45 to go in our first half of play. Walking it up. Caleb Rosendahl looks to go left side, dumps it off inside to Manning. Defense double teams. He'll pump fake him in the air, and Jack Manning puts it up. Layup up and good. Caleb Rosendahl with the assist. McCraven will initiate the offense. Top of the key now over to the right wing. Looks to bounce pass here to Shaw. Defense overplays here by McDougal. Shaw, though, his pass deflected by Manning. Back into the hands of Shaw. Kritzberger now has it. Drive, kick, right corner to McCraven. Looks to go baseline. Defense gets inside. So they'll circle it around with the pass to Shaw to Spaeth up top. Spaeth off the screen, going right side in the lane. Hit, awkward shot, up and good. Gets it in to go, and a timeout called by Ada-Borup-West. 9-6, 15:03 to go in our first half on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Thief River Falls leads Ada-Borup-West on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from Precision Planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel in Ada, Thief River Falls has the basketball. Look, a backdoor cut, nice find, just lock it up, lull the defense to sleep, then Caleb Rosendahl with a dart behind the defense to McDougal for the layup. And now here, McDougal steals it away, comes back the other way, right side layup, good. A backdoor cut, now a steal and score, and that turns a 3-point game into a 7-point game. Thief River Falls leading 13-6. McDougal making some plays out of the timeout. Caden Dahl has it for Ada-Borup-West, finds Cameron Spaeth on the right side. He looks to drive into the lane, loses the handle, gets it back, finds Kritzberger outside the three-point arc. One pump into the free throw line, jump shot too strong off the back rim. Rebound comes down to Caleb Rosendahl. Rosendahl accelerates up into the front court here, drives into the right corner. Now he picks up the dribble, being hounded by McCraven, trying to get rid of it. He flings it up top. It's going to be too strong. It's going to be taken away by Shaw, and Shaw will grab it in the backcourt. Layup up good. Charlie Shaw, his first bucket. Turnover number 2 on Thief River Falls. Under 14 to go in the first half. Prowler basketball, right wing, Caleb Rosendahl. Circle around left side into the hands of McDougal. He goes top of the key to Jack Rosendahl. Back to McDougal on the left wing. Guarded by Dahl. He bounces out now, finds Friedrich. Looking inside at Manning, being fronted. Manning, though, slips away, gets the pass on the low block. Shot rolls off, no good. Shaw comes up with the defensive board. Spaeth up to Dahl in transition. Pass it back to Spaeth, set it up in the half-court set. Dribbles onto that Cougar logo at midcourt, now looks to break down here against Caleb Rosendahl. He'll drive left, now back right here with the crossover, into the shot, lip, no good. Rebound comes down to Friedrich. Couldn't get the good look there on the slide across the key layup attempt that time. Here's a pass reversed around to the left corner, then a drive and knocked away from behind as Spaeth recovering, knocks it away from Jack Rosendahl, and it will stay Prowler basketball. Maxton Peterson checks in for Thief River Falls. Also checking in for the Prowlers is Nathan Nelson. Yes. In for the Cougars here will be Mason Larson, Baron Auden, both checking in. Prowlers inbound, taken away. Cameron Spaeth with the steal, and then in transition we get a foul called. And it's going to be on. Is that on 10 or 11? 11, Jack Rosendahl. All right. First foul of the game. Here with 13 minutes to go in this half. Cameron Spaeth will have it here now, right side, breaks down, takes the mid-range jump shot, up no good. Auden flying in for the rebound. He will collide and cause the fall. It's the type of fall that someone wants to call over the back. Over the back is not a fall. It's a player control violation there, and Auden flying in, committing his first fall. Team's first. Top of the key, Jack Manning. He puts the ball on the ground, dribbles in, and he traveled. He tried a little up and under. He'll travel. Turnover number 4 on Thief River Falls. McCraven, Spaeth, Dahl, Mason, Larson, Auden, the 5 in for Ada-Borup-West. We'll hand off here. Dahl now to Larson up top of the key. Finds right elbow. Auden gives it here to McCraven. He splits the double team on the pick and roll, drives in, and Austin McCraven finds the room for the layup good. 13-10, 12-12 to go in the first half. Here it's tied as we get a baseline drive coming up here, and Rosendahl going to go to the free throw line. That's Caleb Rosendahl. Foul going to be called on Mason Larson coming from the weak side. His first, team second. Substitutions will wait because we got to shoot the first of the 2 free throws here for Caleb Rosendahl. Couple dribbles and the righty lets it in. Good. Substitutions. Manning will come out. Friedrich will check in. Jack Rosendahl will come out. Jesse McDougal will check back in. As Caleb Rosendahl gets set for his second free throw on this trip to the Mustang Seed free throw line. It's up and good. 2 for 2 from the stripe. He's got 4. 15-10, 5-point lead for Thief River Falls. 12 minutes to go in half number 1. Caden Dahl to Baron Auden. Dribble handoff to Austin McCraven left side. Overplayed by the defense of McDougal. He'll commit the foul, trying to get in there for the steal. He commits the push. Second team foul on Thief River Falls. First on McDougal. McCraven to inbound. Looking. Finding Mason Larson here on the low left side. He'll turn baseline. Pass back out to McCraven. Extra pass to Dahl. Top of the key. Looking to drive in. Defense strips it away. Now here comes Spaeth on a backdoor cut, and defense gets in his way. He'll cut back into the right corner. Dribble up. Pass it up here. McCraven, top of the key. 3. Drills it in. Good. Austin McCraven straight on, top of the key, gets it to go. It's a 2-point game at 11:30 to go in the first half. 15-13, Thief River Falls with advantage on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Left side, Peterson will drive in, leave it in the corner here for Friedrich. He'll drive all the way, finish on the right side. Drives around the defense and good. Friedrich gets the bucket back here, making again a 2-possession margin. Mason Larson, right corner, top of the key pass up to Cameron Spate. Looking to break down, goes right side, gets a screen from Auden, flings it in the corner to Larson. He tries to throw it from basically the right low block to the left wing to Dahl. Defense got in the way though, knocked it out, and it will be Cougar basketball. Austin Podacek checking in for Thief River Falls for Ada-Borup-West. Here we have Ryan Engel checking in. Cougar basketball. McCraven out here to Larson, to Auden, top of the key. Back to McCraven. Auden will set the screen. McCraven will go left side off it. Hesitation, then drives around to Friedrich. Puts up the floater in the lane. Good. Austin McCraven with a scoring touch early on. He's got 7, leading all scorers. It's 17-15, 10.5 to go in half number 1. We got a pump fake on the pass and a travel, dragging the back foot. Turnover number 5 on Thief River Falls in the first half. Nelson will check out. Manning will check back in for Thief River Falls. And also Caleb Rosendahl checks out. And that checking back in. There it was Jack Rosendahl. Got my Rosendahls mixed up. There we go. Cougars here as the pass attempt knocked out of bounds, or shot attempt knocked out. We'll have substitutions as well. Auden and Spaeth check out. We got Shaw checking back in. Also checking in for Ada-Borup-West. Here will be Lance Kritzberger. Mason Larson, left wing, drives into the lane, puts up the floater. Good. Mason Larson converts his first field goal. We're tied at 17. 10-10 to go in the first half. Jesse McDougall runs the point. Fakes the handoff, then goes down the left side lane, puts up a floater. Good. McDougall's got 6. Ryan Engel running point. Brings it up, being met by Podacek. That being Austin Podacek. Ryan Engel gets a pass back here. Pick and roll with Shaw. Left block extended, or left elbow extended. High, friendly bounce up and good. Shaw with the jumper, Engel with the assist. Prowlers with the basketball. Here in a tie game, 19-19. Jack Rosendahl, left wing, drives into the middle lane, puts up the tough shot, no good. Rebound fought for it, Shaw and Manning. It's off of Shaw. Here, and will stay Prowler basketball. Manning gets the inbound in the corner, fakes the give, then he goes drive, baseline reverse layup. He'll finish at the rim. Jack Manning, he's got 4. Good take that time for the Prowler senior. Ryan Engel drives in, kicks it into the corner. Now here's Charlie Shaw, lets the three-point shot go. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Podacek. McDougall then brings it up on the right side. Pass back to Friedrich. Being hounded by Mason Larson. Pass back out on the perimeter. Podacek now up to Rosendahl. That's Jack Rosendahl up top. Looking for Manning down low. Defense collapses as the pass comes to him. Gets knocked away. He'll recover it at the free throw line. Take the jumper. Splashing home good. Jack Manning gets it to go, up by 4. 23-19. 8:40 to go in half number 1. Broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thriving Financial Radio booth. Right side, Larson and Shaw. Now backdoor cut from Kritzberger. He's blocked by Manning. Manning with the big block up ahead to McDougall. McDougall runs the break, gives it up to Friedrich. Layup up, no good. Manning falls to the offensive put back up and good. Jack Manning forced the transition off the block and then follows it down for the offensive board and the putback. He's got 8. Ryan Engel driving now. Here's a baseline pass, trying to jump it down to Shaw, who got positioning inside, but a kickball violation. We'll keep the ball here for the Cougars as they will inbound it from out of bounds. Podacek comes out. Caleb Rosendahl checks in for Thief River Falls. Engel and McCraven check out. Dahl checks back in. Spaeth checks back in for Ada-Borup-West. Cameron Spaeth will inbound. Got to get it in. Looking, holding. It's a 5-second call. There's they couldn't get open for the... Oh, then the ball rolls away, so we got a whistle there for that. Looking down to write that turnover in, making sure there as McDougal checks out. And checking in here will be Maxton Peterson for Thief River Falls. Friedrich will have it on top of the key. Drives down the right lane, leaves it down for Manning. He drives baseline, puts it in good. Manning's got 10. Friedrich with the assist. Kritzberger, Spaeth, Dahl, Mason, Larson, Shaw, the 5 in the court for Ada-Borup-West, trailing now by 8 at 27-19. Here in the pass is stolen away, taken away by Friedrich. He'll get the steal back the other direction, kick it in the left side to Peterson. Into the corner, we got on the sideline. As the shot went up there from Rosendahl, they said that the back of the heel was on the line. So turnover number 6 on Thief River Falls. Mason Larson checks out. Austin McCraven checks in. Starting 5 in for Ada-Borup-West. 4 of the 5 in for Thief River Falls as Caleb and Jack Rosendahl out there with Maxton Peterson, Jake Friedrich, and Jack Manning. Charlie Schall has it left wing. Finds Cameron Spaeth, top of the key. He bounces out. Resets here. Now dribbles over the right side. Fakes a dribble handoff instead. Passes it to McCraven. To Kritzberger. Kritzberger. Hesitation dribble. Backing in. Falling away. Gets called for the travel. So he tried to outlet it. Or not outlet it, but get rid of it. There to McCraven. Jesse McDougal will check in for Thief River Falls. As Caleb Rosendahl gets a breather. 7 minutes to go in half number 1. Top of the key, Jack Rosendahl finds right side, skip it up top, now inside looking for Manning. Shaw overplays, knocks it away, steal, and he'll accelerate back the other way, layup up and good. Charlie Shaw with a steal and a score going coast to coast on that. Ends a 8-0 run by Thief River Falls. 27-21, Prowlers go inside. Friedrich can't get this shot to go from the right elbow. Offensive rebound, put back up and good for Jack Manning. He's got a dozen. Back up by the 8-point margin. McCraven walking it up. Crossing half court, setting up right side to Kritzberger. Kritzberger on the wing, holding back to McCraven. Tap the key off the Shaw screen, fires left side. Caden Dahl, jab step, drive inside, trying to feed it into Shaw. Passes, someone got a finger on it, and Friedrich comes away with it. Turnover number 6 on Ada-Borup-West in the first half. Both teams with 6 turnovers in our opening frame. Here, right wing, inside, McDougal trying to go inside to Manning. Weak side comes over, Dahl knocks it away. And we're going to get a foul called on Caden Dahl, his first, team third. Substitutions, Charlie Shaw comes out, Baron Auden comes in for Ada-Borup-West. Friedrich and Jack Rosendahl check out. Nathan Nelson checks in. And Caleb Rosendahl checks in for Thief River Falls. Jack Manning goes to the right corner, then cuts to the lane on the inbounds play. His shot no good. Rebound comes down, and Cougars bring it up in their offensive possession. Cameron Spaeth takes the pass, top of the key, drive in, kick out. Caden Dahl gets space for the 3 right side, up no good. Offensive rebound inside by Lance Kritzberger. He kicks out. McCraven lets the 3 fly from the left side, no good. Long rebound, and it's Caden Dahl with the second offensive board this possession for the Cougars. Spaeth drive, kick it to Dahl, doesn't fire. Pass back here now to Kritzberger into the left side to McCraven. McCraven with the right-hand dribble, looks to accelerate here as Caleb Rosendahl, the weak side defense, knocks it away. Pass here to Spaeth, bobbled the pass, was still running as he bobbled it and called for the travel. Turnover number 7. Jack Manning comes out for a breather. Jake Friedrich checks in for Thief River Falls. Prowlers bringing it up, leading 29-21, 5:07 to go in the first half. 8-0 run, the difference in this game so far. Nelson, left side, he hesitates, double clutches the pass, and the feet bobble. Shuffle, that's the word I'm looking for. Turnover, number 7, both teams with 7 turnovers. Got to focus on that ball security. Here, make sure to keep your focus as well. Dr. Dave Solson and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. As Lance Kritzberger focuses on knocking down that runner from the right side, gets it to go. His second field goal, 29-23, then back the other way. Prowlers answer as well. Rosendahl gets it to go. 31-23, 4.5 to go in half number one. Lance Kritzberger with the ball on the right side. Sends it back out to Spaeth, and they reset the offense. Trying to get a dribble, handoff to Dahl. Heavy defensive pressure in the face. Rosendahl takes it away. Caleb Rosendahl with the steal. He'll try and finish back on the other end. Can't get to go. Rebound comes down. Baron Auden chasing behind the play. Gets the rebound back the other way. Kritzberger goes up with a shot. He is fouled. Good find up the court. Kritzberger going to head to the free throw line. Jake Friedrich going to pick up his first foul. And we go to the Mustang Seeds free throw line. In the Ada area, contact Dave Scherfenberg, 218-784-8011. Or at Ada Phoenix Seed, you can contact Grant Wagner, 218-784-7158. First free throw, no good. Trio of substitutions coming in. Here's McDougal checks out. Peterson checks out. Nelson checks out. We got Jack Rosendahl in. We got Jack Manning in. And we also got Austin Podacek checking in for Thief River Falls. Baron Auden will come out for Ada-Borup-West as Charlie Shaw comes in. And then Lance Kritzberger hits the second free throw, goes 1 of 2 on that trip. It's 31-24. Cougars put on the press, and Prowlers break it easy as Manning gets the bucket down low underneath. 33-24. Charlie Shaw, right side. Back here to Cameron Spaeth. Gets daylight. Lets the three-point shot go hard off the back rim. No good. Rebound. Shaw comes up with the offensive board. Kicks it out to Dahl. Dahl, 3, good. The offensive board and the second chance points for the Cougars. Make it a 6-point game. Dahl with his first 3 ball here tonight. 33-27, 3.5 to go in the first half. Right side. Podacek gives it up now to Jack Rosendahl. Driving in. Ball knocked away from behind by Spaeth. Back the other way. Layup up. Spaeth finishes at the rim. Good. Spaeth with the points off turnover. Then here's a lob up ahead. And oh, man. Just throwing up to Manning, who was to the left of the backboard as he was flying out of bounds. Somehow finds a way to put it in. And 35-29. Kritzberger to Spaeth, to Dahl for Ada-Borup-West. Deep 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Jack Manning. He says, I'm going to run as he brings it up into the front court. He drives all the way, reverse layup, he'll finish. Jack Manning's got 18 in the first half. We still got 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. 18 of the 37 for the Prowlers. Been doing it in the offensive boards. He's been doing it in transition the last couple opportunities as well. Left side here, Cameron Spaeth. Drive kick out to McCraven, to Shaw, top of the key. Manning gets out on him, and Shaw passes back to Spaeth. Right side, McCraven on the wing, looking to penetrate in. He'll drive, kick here into the left corner to Kritzberger. He'll go in the lane, put up the runner, shot no good. Rebound controlled here by Caleb Rosendahl. Rosendahl up ahead. It will be a reverse layup for Jack. Ooh, off no good. An offensive rebound. Manning fakes middle, goes baseline, and the offensive put back up and good for Jack Manning. He's got an even 20. He's got 20. Cougars have 29. Minute 55 to go in the first half. Cameron Spaeth drive in, loses the basketball, gets it back, finds Kritzberger now to McCraven, to Shaw in the right corner. He lets a three-point shot go off the rim, no good. Rebound, grab by Friedrich. And stolen away by McCraven. McCraven with the steal, just mouse in the house that time, and then, we get the bucket inside and the foul call. Finding Cameron Spaeth down low off the turnover. And it will be Jack Rosendahl, his second. Mason Larson, Baron Auden check in, Charlie Shaw, Lance Kritzberger check out. There's also checking in Jesse McDougal, and okay, now the Cougar defense sees him. He just kind of checked in, started walking down to the offensive end. He's way down in that right corner. Now Caden Dahl looks around, sees him, says, all right, I see you there. As Cameron Spaeth, free throw is up and good. 3-point play makes it 39-32. Minute 35 left in the first half. Left side on the elbow. Now a backdoor cut coming here for Manning as he was in the corner, cuts baseline, and Jack Manning puts it in off the Caleb Rosendahl assist. 41-32. Right side, will give it up. Here to Auden. Now he'll go left side to McCraven. Now find Mason Larson on the right wing. Drive in, kick out. Caden Dahl, right side three, off no good. Jack Rosendahl with the defensive board. He'll push the tempo. It's 2-on-4. He'll take it inside himself. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped away into the hands of Mason Larson. Larson brings it into the front court. Skips it up top to McCraven. Austin McCraven starts right, goes left, dishes it off to Dahl. Defense tries to knock away from behind, and a foul is called. I believe this will be on Rosendahl. It is on Caleb Rosendahl, his first, team fifth of the first half. Charlie Shaw hustles up to the scorer's table, checks in here for Baron Auden. The substitutions, 45 seconds left. Well, 45.9. Here's the Cougars inbound on their baseline. Find Caden Dahl left side. Up top, Charlie Shaw to Spaeth. Spaeth going around the Shaw screen. He'll drive in the lanes, tries to scoop lip. It's stripped away on the way up. I think Friedrich got the hand on it that time. It's back to inbound on the baseline. This time they'll go across to the other side of the lane. McCraven will inbound from that right side. Three on the baseline and Spaeth up top. Cougars looking for the lob. Instead, they kick it into the corner to Dahl. Skip it up pass. Knocked away by Friedrich. He's got to run out back the other way. Right side layup up and good. Read it beautifully. Gets the steal, gets the score. 28 seconds left. 43-32. Up by 11 and trailing by 11. The Cougars, Cameron Spaeth, will hold it out for the last shot here at midcourt. Caleb Rosendahl comes up to him now here. 12 seconds left. Backing out left side. Trying to get the final shot here before we hit that Linforce Insurance Agency halftime report. 5 seconds left. Got to go quick. He's still at midcourt. He comes back left side looking to step up down low. Finds Charlie Shaw underneath. Lamp up. Good. Just drew the all eyes to him. Shaw sneaks into the lane and gets it to go. But it is at halftime. Thief River Falls leading Ada-Borup-West 43-34 on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
43-34. Thief River Falls leads Ada-Borup-West as we come into your halftime report from the Linforce Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada. LinforceInsurance.com, the website. Linforce Insurance, your insurance source since 1937. In the first half, we went back and forth in the first opening moments as it was Cougars with the first bucket, then the Prowlers, then the Cougars, then the Prowlers at 5-4. They have not trailed since then. We've been tied twice at 17 and at 19. After we were tied at 19, it was an 8-0 run over a span of just over 2 minutes for Thief River Falls to go up 27-19. Cougars then get a bucket. Back and forth we go again. They get it as low as 6 before the Prowlers get some buckets in transition to go. Jack Manning, big first half, 22 for him. A steal and score at the end for Jake Friedrich. Makes it 43-32, but then the Cougars come back with a Spaeth to Shaw bucket inside right before the halftime horn, and 43-34 is where we sit. Both teams here with 9 turnovers in the first half. Not a lot of free throws here as 3 for the Cougars, 2 for the Prowlers. Rebounding edge in the first half, though, that might be the difference maker, or the number to look at so far. Just +5, but able to get things done on the offensive end for some second chance points as well for the Prowlers as they lead 43-34. This is the Linforce Insurance Halftime Report. More to come when we return on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide, where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Enjoy a daytime lunch, evening supper, or weekend meal at West Main Pizza in Ada. They're more than just pizza. You'll also enjoy the taste of pasta dishes, calzones, wraps, subs, nachos, super nachos, tacos, salads, chicken wings, and more. You can dine in or carry out. Call 218-784-3700. Remember to join their text club and like on Facebook for additional specials. They're open daily at West Main Pizza in Ada.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck or Neil, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Linforce Insurance Agency halftime report at the half. Thief River Falls leading Ada-Borup-West 43-34 here on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Let's look at some other scores at the half as well. Girls basketball, Norman County East Heriot trailing Underwood 47-17 at the half. Boys basketball, Winnie-Mac leads Mahnomen-Waubun 39-32 at the half. Also at the half in boys basketball, Pine River Bacchus leading Bertha Hewitt 37-23. And that's just some of the games we got going on here tonight in the area. Kaylin will have the RJ Sports Nightcap for you here after the conclusion of tonight's game. We'll recap all the area scores and finishes. You can also go to online, check out the website, rjbroadcasting.com, with the scores and information there for you. We'll have the coach's post-game comments there for you as well, too, after we chat with them in our post-game report. And, of course, you can go online, too, to YourLiveEvent.com. Check out our upcoming broadcast schedule and the broadcast archive link there as well, too, so you can go back and relive your favorite moments with YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB here as we are at halftime. Linforce Insurance Agency halftime report Thief River Falls leading at Ada-Borup-West 43-34. Second half comes up next.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, they understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's their specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and they can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, to review your crop insurance coverage. They're an equal opportunity provider.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsborough Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsborough Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsborough Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsborough Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsborough Drug.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Thanks for enjoying the little break there with the Lynn Forest Insurance Agency halftime report as we get set for our second half. Now, Ada-Borup-West with the basketball. Spaeth, McCraven, Kritzberger, Shaw, Dahl, the five on the court. For Thief River Falls, McDougal, Rosendahl, Friedrich, Manning, the five on the court. Both teams with their starting lineups out there as our second half inbounds pass from Doug Markinson, Markinson Accounting Service. Get set. Oh, official says, no, we're not set. We're not set. Why are we not set? Oh, they had to reset the fall counts on the scoreboard. So now we're set. Good eyes there by our officials. Cougars basketball. Motion handoff, top of the key, left side pass off now to Cameron Spaeth. Spaeth works his way to the free throw line, puts up the jumper, and gets it to go in good. Cameron Spaeth starts the second half with a bucket for the Cougars. They started with the first bucket of the second half, but Thief River Falls ended the first half with the lead. They have the basket now, or ball here. Right side, they'll hold it out up top, set up the offense. Caleb Rosendahl, pass swings around here. Friedrich now to Jack Rosendahl, drive in, kick out. Manning just inside the left three-point arc is good. Does it from inside, does it from distance. There as he gets it to go. 45-36, once again a 9-point game. Charlie Shaw, right side, baseline drives, hits the spin move, rolls it in, good. Drives baseline, spins, middle, Shaw's got 10. Up by 7, Thief River Falls with the basketball. Right side drive, around the lane, shot blocked by Spaeth, or blocked by Shaw, and then taken by Spaeth. Here up the left side of the court and into the lane, good. Spaeth, the points off turnover, makes it a two-possession game. 45-40. Still a lot of time left. 16-40. Here's a baseline drive from the right corner. Shaw goes up for the block as Rosendahl works his way to get the shot off around him, but can't convert. Spaeth comes up with the defensive board. Spaeth now here to Shaw. Left side. Looking to drive to the elbow. Pass back out to Spaeth. Spaeth looking to break down. Finds McCraven. Gets it here. Drives down the lane. Finishes. Yes, does finishes and hangs on the rim. Look for a moment like I might have got ahead of myself, but McCraven gets it to go. 16-12 to go in this second half. Here's Friedrich now passing to the corner. McDougal gets it up to Rosendahl. Jack Rosendahl, his three up. No good. Rebound comes down to Kritzberger. Kritzberger gives it to McCraven to bring it up the right side of the floor. He motions out as the Cougars go with that 4 wide. Now they'll go, no, they're fall called away from the ball. It's going to be a push on Thief River Falls. Ballers will pick it up. Friedrich against Kritzberger, and Friedrich commits the violation, his second, team first of half number 2. Cougars inbound here from the left block on the baseline. Spaeth to throw it in. Looking here, finds Dahl in the left corner. Defense collapses on him. He picks it up on a 1-dribble drive to the baseline. Pass back out to Shaw. Gives it to Spaeth and says, let's set up the offense. Works his way here to the right side with Caleb Rosendahl on him. Drive, kick here to McCraven. He'll drive in. He'll stop. Pop, shot up. No good. Manning skies for the defensive board. Up to Jack Rosendahl. He'll run a pick and roll in transition with Manning. Down to Manning on the left baseline. Jumper, good. With defense in front of him, doesn't matter. He's got 26. 15-18 to go. Cameron Spaeth flips a little pass over to Caden Dahl. He drives in around here to the lane, puts in the floater, good. Caden Dahl's got 7. 47-44. Thief River Falls on top. They've led since the 5-4 mark early in the first half. Left side, Manning gets it as the defense comes out, and he's going to drive baseline. Foul is going to be called. Cougars defense basically double teaming Manning with Shaw and Spaeth. Shaw picks up the fall, his first, team first of half number 2. Inbounds here to Jack Manning. Manning looks to drive through from the right side. Shot contested. It rolls off, but a foul is called. And Shaw going to get called for his second foul. Sends Jack Manning to the free throw line. Has not attempted a free throw yet. Just 2 attempts in the first half for Thief River Falls. Caleb Rosendahl went 2 of 2 from the stripe. First one for Manning is up and good. Big individual numbers coming against the Cougars last couple of games. McGlynn had 37 for Stephen Argyle on Friday in that matinee game as Manning hits the second free throw good. 49-44 our score. Manning already with 28 here early in this second half. 3-point shot up from Shaw, no good. Rebound comes down to Thief River Falls. Here is Jack Rosendahl gets it. Gives it up to Caleb Rosendahl. Lets him run the point. Now here to Jack. He'll split the defense. Cougars switching up to zone down low. Shot from the left baseline. No good. And we got a foul called going the other way. We're going to call it on Manning, fighting for that positioning. He'll commit the foul. McDougall will check out. Friedrich will check out. Maxton Peterson checks in for Thief River Falls. Also checking in here is Nathan Nelson. Cougars will bring it up against some token three-quarter court pressure where the Rosendahls are just watching McCraven walk it up. Right side to Kritzberger. To McCraven off a Shaw screen. Hesitation dribble now into Dahl left side. He puts up a quick 3. Oh, halfway down and out. Rebound comes down to Jack Rosendahl. He'll bring it up. On the right side, Caleb Rosendahl. Pass back here on the wing to Jack Rosendahl. 1 dribble up top now here to Nelson. To the right side, Caleb Rosendahl dribbles here to the free throw line, loses the basketball. Fight for it, and Rosendahl comes away with it. Keeps the possession, now finds Peterson on the left baseline. Pass up to Nelson on the perimeter, back to Peterson. He'll drive in, kick it into the right corner. It will be Caleb Rosendahl trying to finish at the rim. No, cannot do it. Offensive rebound coming in. Manning with the offensive board. No. Rebound comes down to Charlie Shaw. He gets it stolen away in transition. Caleb Rosendahl coming back and chasing down Shaw from behind, poking it away, getting the ball back. Now here Jack Rosendahl on the right wing, and we're going to settle down because we got a timeout coming. 13-13 left in the second half. 49-44 your score on the Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
5-point game as we come out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel in Ada. Substitution in for Thief River Falls. Jack Rosendahl comes out. Jesse McDougall in. Freedom Fuel on Highway 9 in Ada with the fastest pumps in town. Gas and diesel at the pump. Snacks, soda, ice inside. Don't forget about the pet wash at Freedom Fuel. Jack Manning gets the ball in the corner. Pass up top here as the Cougars switching up into some zone defense. Here's a drive and kick out. McDougall, 3 off the mark, no good. Dahl goes up for the defensive rebound. Dahl goes up, gets it. Mason Larson checked in during that timeout break as well. Cameron Spaeth has it, finds right side into Mason Larson. Right corner 3, high off the rim, no good. And McCraven comes up with the offensive board. Austin McCraven comes out amongst the trees with the rebound. Final sets up the offense, resets the offense here with Spaeth. To Larson on the left wing. To Baron, who also checked in during that break for Kritzberger. Cougars have it. Spaeth off the Auden screen. Pass left side. Dude, looked like he double clutched the pass. And then Nelson diving for it, trying to get to it before Larson ends up off of Nelson, out of bounds. Stays Cougar basketball. Substitution for Ada-Borup-West. Ryan Engel checks in. Caden Dahl comes out. 12:22 to go, second half. 49-44. Ada-Borup-West basketball trailing by 5. Auden on the perimeter. Dribble handoff with Mason Larson. Looks to go inside. Now a pass back out to Auden in the right corner. Up onto the wing. Pass to Spaeth. Auden sets a screen. Spaeth hesitates. Drives in. Puts it up and banks it in. Good. Spaeth has 13. One possession game. 49-46. Prowlers quickly get into the front court. Now set up the half-court offense. Looking at Manning going inside here with Auden on him. Larson coming with the weak side double team. He'll block this reverse shot up and good. Blocked by Larson. Rebound to Auden up to Spaeth. He'll finish in transition. Here, make the defensive play. Outlet it. Let your guys run. It's a 1-point game. 49-48. 11:30 to go in the second half. Left side, Peterson. Peterson inside Manning. Double team comes, hits it over Auden and McCraven. Jack Manning from the left side. Settles down his team a little bit. And gets the lead back up here to 3. Baron Auden. Pass back here to Cameron Spaeth. Quick 3. He ties it up. Ties it up with the triple on the assist from Auden. Looked like he was going to cut down the lane. Instead, he steps back out on that left side, hits the triple. And with 11 minutes to go, we're tied at 51-51. Left side, Peterson has it for Thief River Falls. Drives into the lane. He's met here. Spaeth steals it away. Spaeth with a steal. Back the other way in transition. Dumps it down to Auden. Auden layup up and good. Says, hey, you gave me one. Here's a dime back for you. Baron Auden with his first 2. Cougars take the lead. 10:36 to go in half number 2. Prowlers, basketball. Looking for a bucket. They'll go left side, Nelson. Nelson trying to get to Manning. Instead, he'll go back to McDougall. Now to Rosendahl. Caleb Rosendahl on the right side. Drive in. Kick it out to Peterson on the wing. He'll drive and a blocking foul called on Ryan Engel. And a trio of substitutions coming up here as Jack Rosendahl checks in. Manning checks out. We also got Caleb Rosendahl checking out and Maxton Peterson checking out. Jake Friedrich checks in. And also checking in is Austin Podacek. Cougars substitution as well as Spaeth comes out, gets a little bit of a breather. Caden Dahl comes back in. Cougars deflect the pass, out of bounds, stays Thief River Falls basketball. Nathan Nelson will head over to inbound just here in that far right corner. Out on the wing, now here on the perimeter to Rosendahl. He'll look to drive baseline. Looks here at Nelson, cutting back down. An extra pass inside to Friedrich. He'll go up with a shot, no good. Off and no, deep. Who got the rebound? Down on the floor, and a jump ball is called as Friedrich, Auden, Dahl, McDougal is coming in to try and tie things up before we get the jump ball call. Possession arrow stays with Thief River Falls. Mason Larson, Baron Auden check out. Lance Kritzberger, Charlie Shaw check in. Here's the inbounds pass, throwing it all the way up to midcourt. Here for Rosendahl, Jack Rosendahl. Right side off to McDougal. Motion handoff to Nelson to Podacek. He'll drive to the elbow, kick it left side to McDougal. On the wing. Up top, skip pass. And on the perimeter will beat Jack Rosendahl. Now finds Podacek on the right side. Bounces back out, switches spots, gives it back to Rosendahl. He'll drive to the right baseline. High shot off the rim, no good. Shaw comes up at the defensive board. Cougars +4 rebounding in this second half. Here's a pass, and it is... looked like it was going to be knocked away, but it's going to be a foul called. McDougal will pick up his second foul. 9:20 to go in the second half. Cameron Spaeth runs up to the scorer's table, says, Austin McCraven, you get a chance to catch your breath. I'm coming back off the bench. I just caught mine. Your turn now. 9:20 to go. Right side, Lance Kritzberger. Back up to Spaeth. Takes a shawl screen to the left side. He drives in, kicks it right side. Kritzberger. He'll drive into the lane, up to the top of the key. Caden Dahl, three, buries it home. Caden Dahl with the triple. Assist to Lance Kritzberger. 56-51, 8:57 to go in half number 2. Podacek here with the ball on the sideline, and Spaeth trying to crowd him and force him out, and a blocking foul is called. Spaeth his first. Substitution, Nelson comes out. Manning checks back in for Thief River Falls. McDougal, Jack Rosendahl, Friedrich, Podacek, and Manning, the 5 on the court for Thief River Falls. Prowlers bring it across. Here's they threw it in the backcourt. Now bring it back up. McDougal to Manning, left corner. Driving in on Shaw and Dahl. He fires it to the right corner. Good look, too high. Turnover on Thief River Falls. Third of half number 2, 12th in the game. 12 for the Prowlers, 11 for the Cougars in the game, turnover-wise. 8:40 to go as Cameron Spaeth walks it up for Ada-Borup-West. In the middle of the court, he bounce passes now to Charlie Shaw, left side, up to Cameron Spaeth. Spaeth bouncing around, now looking to hesitate, drive in, kicks it to Shaw. Shaw to Dahl. Dahl to Spaeth. Backs it out. Here's they go, Ryan Engel on the right wing. Got Shaw sitting there on the baseline as Engel looks to drive in, kick it back to the right corner. Shaw, he'll pump fake. Podacek comes on him. Now looking here, pass up top here to Kritzberger, and a collision. And it's going to be a foul called on Friedrich, his third. It's going to be a fourth foul on Thief River Falls in the second half. Both teams with 4 fouls as a team with 8:11 remaining. Kritzberger, Spaeth, Engel, Dahl, and Shaw as it's stolen away from Rosendahl, or by Rosendahl. His layup at the other end falls off, but we got a whistle. Do we have goaltending or a foul? What are we going to have? Spaeth trying to block it, slap the backboard, and they're saying no goaltend. Now, officials are going to get together, talk about things, and figure out what we have. As it stands right now, it'd be a foul on Spaeth and 2 free throws coming for Jack Rosendahl off the steal. Officials get together, and we got 2 shots coming. Understandably, some groans from the Prowler fan base below me. Jack Rosendahl with the free throw, up and good. They wanted the bucket. There with the first free throw, up and good. Substitution there as Rosendahl hits the second. He's good there. He's got 7. The check comes out as Caleb Rosendahl checks in. Ryan Engel also checked out for Ada-Borup-West. Austin McCraven coming back in. So Cougar basketball leading by 3. Here on the elbow here, Spaeth has it knocked away and stolen away. Friedrich comes away with the steal. 4th turnover of the half on Ada-Borup-West. Prowlers with a chance to tie if they can get a 3. Instead, they get a timeout. 7:42 as they bring it up into the half-court set. Remaining in half number 2, 56-53. Cougars lead on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
Freedom Friel of Ada timeout. 3 timeouts left for Thief River Falls. 4 left for Ada-Borup-West. Prowlers with the basketball, trailing by 3. They'll kick it right wing, skip it left wing, down low, Manning inside. Defense double, now triple teams as he goes with the fadeaway, shot up no good. Friedrich, offense rebound, knocks it out here. Now backdoor cut to Manning, he puts up the lip and a blocking foul called, restricted area that time as Kritzberger steps in from the weak side and commits his first foul. 6th team foul on the Cougars in this second half. At the free throw line goes Jack Manning. Well, both teams defensively will give up more than what they've allowed on average throughout the season. Thief River Falls and Ada-Borup-West both scoring about 76, both giving up here in the mid-50s. And as Charlie Shaw checks out, Mason Larson checks in for Ada-Borup-West. Talking about the Prowlers, too. Here's Manning, hits the second free throw up and good. They averaged 76.5 their last 3 games, so third and fourth of their season. They've been held here into the 60s. Go back here in December, 114 against Roseau, so they can put up some points. They've consistently been in that 80-plus mark. Here's a drive by Kritzberger, now to McCraven, fires it across to Larson, quick pass into Kritzberger's corner, now back up top to McCraven, to Dahl to the right side, Mason Larson looking to drive, and he will pick up the dribble on the baseline, backdoor cut here, finds McCraven on the low block, double team comes, he'll dribble out of a trap, and throw it up top, too high for Spaeth, turnover on Ada-Borup-West. So a 1-point game, 6:47 to go. And the 5th turnover of the half for Ada-Borup-West. Caleb Rosendahl dribbles right side off a Manning screen. Manning, he's got McCraven in front of him, Dahl behind him as the Cougars in that zone, denying him inside. They'll get it left side, skip to the right side, extra pass here to Caleb Rosendahl. His 3, good! Caleb Rosendahl gets it from Jack, puts it in, good. 58-56, 6:20 to go. Half number 2, Prowlers back on top by 2. There they went 4 minutes trailing. McCraven with the basketball, top of the key, drive in, Euro step, lip, Hizzy extends the left arm and scoops it in, good. Pretty move by Austin McCraven. We're going to tie it up at 58-58, under 6 minutes to go. Caleb Rosendahl, right side, Mason Larson switches on to him. Now here to Jack Rosendahl, to Friedrich. Now to McDougal, to Jack Rosendahl, right wing, drives by, here, coming back here, and McCraven slides down, takes the charge. Drove by the front line, but Austin McCraven there on the back line, slides in, gets the feet set, takes the charge. Jack Rosendahl commits his 3rd foul, the 4th turnover in the second half by Thief River Falls. McCraven taking the charge. Mark that down. Spaeth, drive in, kick right corner, Caden Dahl, his 3 up, no good. Rebound is gathered by Jack Rosendahl. He'll clear himself and bring it up court. Now he'll look to hesitate, drive in, and he gets another charge as McCraven takes 2. A push off there's McCraven, hits the deck, back-to-back charges taken. Rosendahl picks up foul number 4 with 5:19 to go. And he will check out. Maxton Peterson comes in. Talking with Coach Ham about, hey, here's the situation. Well, we got to learn from it. Tie game, 58-58. McCraven and Spaeth up top. Here we got now elbow to McCraven, to Kritzberger, to Spaeth, top of the key. Looking to go left, now back right on the crossover. Finds Kritzberger, cutting down. He dishes it out to Dahl, back to Kritzberger on the left wing. Drives into the lane, hits the spin, goes baseline, blocked by Manning. Chased down in the corner, it's deflected into the hands of Spaeth, and a timeout called by the Cougars. So, timeout called, full timeout, 4:49 to go, second half, 58 all on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
As expected, we got a good one here. Tied at 58, 4:49 to go in the second half. Ada-Borup-West and Thief River Falls. Cougars have the basketball. In their half court, they inbound it. Austin McCraven, Cameron Spaeth, Caden Dahl, Mason Larson, Charlie Shaw, the 5 in the court. They go to Larson, now down low to McCraven on the block. He goes up with the reverse slam from the left side, finishes good. 5'10", Austin McCraven goes into the block, puts it in good. Over the timeout, and the Cougars have the lead. Right side, Jesse McDougall. Jack Manning gets it top of the key. You're out there with Maxton Peterson as we go. Shot good, but a travel called. Travel called. Turnover number 6 on Thief River Falls. Caleb Rosendahl and Jake Friedrich, the other 2 prowlers on the court as well. 5th turnover of the second half for Thief River Falls. So we get a stoppage here. We're going to wipe up some moisture on the court. There we go as Sam comes out, gets some action there. Great job there to Sam to wipe all that up. Will be Cougar basketball, 4:21 to go in this second half. Full court pressure defense going to be put on by Thief River Falls. McCraven will inbound as they look to get it into Spaeth, isolating here, but instead it's going to be Shaw coming up, taking the basketball. Defense sags off there as they get it inbounded, and it will be given to McCraven across the half-court line. Cameron Spaeth will take it. There, Spaeth has 18, leading scorer for the Cougars. Jack Manning with 32, leading scorer in the game. Shaw finds McCraven up top to Spaeth. Guarded up here by Caleb Rosendahl. Looking to break him down. Drives in, kicks it in the corner. McCraven, he'll attack the closeout. Loses the basketball, gets it back and hands off to Spaeth to reset. 3:50 to go. Right side, Charlie Shaw. Pump fakes Manning into the air. Drives in, leaves it for Mason Larson. Layup is not converted, but a foul is called as it bounced on the rim and rolled off. No good. Jesse McDougall picks up his 3rd. And bonus here for Ada-Borup-West at the 3:44 mark. As Mason Larson hits the first free throw up and good. Peterson checks out. Jack Rosendahl with his 4 fouls checks in. Charlie Shaw comes out as Lance Kritzberger checks in for Ada-Borup-West. Larson, free throw good. He's got 4. Going 2 of 2 on that trip. 4-point game. 62-58. 3:35 to go. Jack Rosendahl gets the basketball. Now here to Friedrich to the left side to McDougall. McDougal, here's Manning, goes to that high post elbow spot. They'll reverse around right side now, top of the key. Rosendahl will drive in, put up a floater, gets it over Larson. Ooh, then collision down inside as Manning has to avoid stepping on Kritzberger. Everyone's all good and up, and here we go. Cougars bring it up. McCraven will have it. That basket ends a 3-minute scoreless streak for Thief River Falls. They put up the 58th point at 6:20. They got the 60th point at 3:15. Cameron Spaeth drive in, kick it out to Caden Dahl. Hesitates, finds his way into the lane, a little double clutch, and then puts up a soft floater. Good. Dahl with 12. Back up to a 2-possession game. Friedrichs gets it on the right elbow. Hands off. Overplay by the defense. Pass goes back to Friedrichs in the corner. Up to Jack Rosendahl on the wing. Manning will flash to the corner, get it. One dribble fake, he'll take up the jumper. It's a foul called on Mason Larson. Here, so now will be Thief River Falls entering the bonus with 2:24 to go. Here, and this will be the one and if make one for Jack Manning. No, it's a 2. They're shooting 2. Sorry, they're shooting 2. Fouled on the jumper. First one up and good. Second one on its way. Too strong. First missed free throw of the night for Thief River Falls. They had gone 9 of 9 until that miss. Still a 1-possession game, 64-61. Larson has it on the right side. That's Mason Larson on the perimeter. Guarded by Manning. Manning gets in his face. Makes him drive here. Now the pass here. Back to Spaeth is tipped away. Spaeth then sliding back here throws it off of Caleb Rosendahl's back shoulders as he was sliding into the sideline as well. And awareness there to keep the possession for the Cougars. Thrown in the backcourt, and McDougal gets a hand in there to pop it away from Dahl. And so now the Cougars will inbound in front of the Prowler bench in the backcourt. Dahl looking to throw it in. Finding McCraven. McCraven waits for people to clear out, brings it up one-on-one with Jack Rosendahl. Craven accelerates in, backs it out. Rosendahl comes out, greets him here, extending out that pressure. Here to Mason Larson. Manning going for the steal, and it's a foul called. Jack Manning picks up his second. Bonus time now. Mason Larson to the free throw line. Your Mustang Seeds free throw line. Play it with pride, and in the Felton area, you can contact Trent Itemized Eggs, 701-367-4096. Free throw, good for Mason Larson. Larson had to wait till after this free throw goes up and good, because I didn't want to do that announcer jinx. Both teams combined 15 of 17 from the free throw line. Just one miss between the two. Excellent from that line here today. Right side, Jack Manning looks at a step back. Defense overplays. He'll skip it here. Back to the left side. McDougal back to Manning. He'll let the three-point shot fly. It's off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound out to Caleb Rosendahl. Here now a three coming up from Jack Rosendahl. No good. Friedrich comes up with the offensive board. And now it's McDougal. Here now the pass nearly stolen away into the hands of Jack Rosendahl. Back to McDougal. Down low. Friedrich. Friedrich absorbs the contact. Puts up the shot. Can't get to go, but will head to the free throw line. Frantic. That's how that possession went. Prowlers getting the offensive boards, but unable to get the bucket on the second chance points. Now they'll go to the free throw line as Friedrich steps up. He's got 4 points today, and Jake Friedrich's first free throw is up and good. Substitution, offense or defense for offense here as Jack Rosendahl comes out with his 4 fouls. Nathan Nelson will check in. Coach Ham's going to talk about the strategy over a timeout. 1:17 to go in this second half. 66-62. Cougars lead on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We're back after this Freedom Fuel timeout.
Loading the kids in the car. brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Lynn Fords Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
Freedom Fuel of Ada timeouts. Both teams here using them. Cougars have 3 left. Prowlers have 2 left. Here with 1:17 to go in this second half. We come back to action here with Jake Friedrich at the free throw line for Thief River Falls. Shooting the second free throw off the front rim. No good. Rebound gathered up by Mason Larson. Gives it to Cameron Spaeth. Finds Austin McCraven. Brings it up into the half-court set to Dahl. Dahl nearly has the ball knocked away. It is knocked away out of bounds off of the Prowlers. It lands in that first row of fans. You had one half the gym pointing left, the other half pointing right, and it points the way of Ada-Borup-West. They keep possession to McCraven into Spaeth. Spaeth along the baseline pass here is knocked away stolen away by Manning. Tries to save it going back, and now we have a pass knocked away. It will be Thief River Falls basketball. Manning gets the steal, then McDougal. He has it poked away out of bounds. Substitutions here as Nelson checks out. Jack Rosendahl checks in. 66-62, 59.3 is what's on the clock as officials going to make Rosendahl recheck in, just saying, hey, just make sure we get that number. Turn around, show the double one, and let's go. Caleb Rosendahl brings it up. Right side, pass back here now to a trailing Friedrich. Back top of the key. Rosendahl to McDougal. Left side, puts up the 3. It's off the rim, no good. Spaeth goes up for the defensive board, and he is fouled. And that will be number 5 on Jack Rosendahl. Rosendahl will fall out here. 9 points for him in this one, 4 rebounds. Also picking up 3 assists and a steal. No, they didn't call it on Jack, they called it on Caleb. So Jack's still out there. My mistake here is the 1-and-1 is not converted. There's Spaeth, misses on the front end. 40 seconds left, still a 4-point game. Got to put up the long 3 as Jack Rosendahl knocks it in good. And a timeout immediately called by Thief River Falls. 66-65. Ada-Borup-West leads by 1. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We're back in 30 seconds.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
34 seconds remaining, 66-65. Ada-Borup-West with the lead by 1. This is the part of the game where I need the sky cam so I can kind of maneuver it over just above the huddles, see what the coaches are drawing up on the whiteboard here, see what the strategy is on this one. Here as Thief River Falls and Ada-Borup-West, 1-point game. Cougar basketball. Inbounding after the made 3 from Jack Rosendahl cut it to the 1-point game. Rosendahl checks out with his 4 fouls as Nelson checks in. Cougars inbound into Kritzberger, trap him in the corner, and Kritzberger steps on the sideline and turns it over. It is Thief River Falls basketball. 31 seconds left. Prowlers, step 1, force a turnover. Step 2, let's get some points is what they're saying now. Friedrich will be the one to inbound it at the end of his bench. 31 seconds left. Friedrich looking, and they get it to Rosendahl, Jack Rosendahl. A lot of focus going to be on Jack Manning here this possession. Caleb Rosendahl to Jack Rosendahl. Right side to McDougal. Looking for Manning. Defense hounds him. They'll reverse around left side. Caleb Rosendahl gets caught in traffic, throws it up here, the pass in. It is a jump ball called. Possession arrow goes to Ada-Borup-West. Turnover on Thief River Falls. 15 seconds, or no, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a fall. Looked like at first we had a possession change coming in, but officials say no. The fall called on Jack Manning, trying to get that ball, basically bear hug Caden Dahl. And we walk down to the other end to shoot the free throws. First one up, good. Dahl converts that. Caden Dahl. Another one coming from the Mustang Seeds free throw line. And another one good. Makes it a three-point game. Big pair of free throws there for the Cougars. Right side. It is now here to Friedrich. Friedrich back to Caleb Rosendahl, to Jack Rosendahl. Off a screen, sets up three. Off the mark, no good. Friedrich with the offensive board, kicks it out. Caleb Rosendahl at the buzzer, can't get the shot to go. And the Cougars secure the rebound with a fraction of a second left. And 68-65. The Prowlers got the look. They couldn't get it to go as Thief River falls to Ada-Borup-West, 68-65. Your final on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We're back with your post-game report coming up next.
Polk County Public Health and Norman-Mahnomen Public Health. Together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their provider about physical, mental, and sexual health or substance use. Also, don't forget to get caught up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccines. Together, we can build a better future. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devils Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsboro. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Hi, I'm Kira, a student at Ada-Borup-West School. I want to thank the Booster Club members for their dedication and contributions to all activities at the school. The Booster Club not only gives time and money, but they also care about us kids. Please consider being a Booster Club member and finding more information at the school office of Ada-Borup-West School.
Wild finish to a great matchup here today between the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Thief River Falls Prowlers as the Prowlers suffer their first loss of the year. Cougars with the win, 68-65, the final score. Let's go to our game summary here on your Home Crown Realty postgame report. Your game summary brought to you by Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court, together a trusted name in senior living. First half, we had three quick lead changes before the Prowlers took it at 5-4, and then would hold on to the lead until we were tied at 17, tied at 19, with 9 minutes to go. Then a quick run by Thief River Falls put them up 27-19 on the 8-0 run. And they would hold that there through the end of the first half. In fact, at the end of the first half would be a 9-point game at 43-34. A couple of big plays at the end of the half as Jake Friedrich with a steal and a score, but then Cougars holding for the last shot, draw the defense to sleep, and Spaeth finds Shaw for a layup before the buzzer. 43-34 is the final halftime score. In the second half, Cougars come out hot as they start on an 8-2 run, pull within 3 with 16-12 to go at 45-42. Thief River Falls would bounce it back up to a 5-point game at 49-44, 13-13 left. And then we were tied at 51 at 11 minutes to go. Cougars take the lead with 10:36 to go at 53-51 before the Prowlers again get on a roll and go up 58-56 with 6:20 to go. A short-lived lead, though, as it was tied. And that's 6 minutes to go. Then a little bit of a lull. Big moment here, though. Austin McCraven, back-to-back defensive possessions, takes charges. 2 charges taken from Jack Rosendahl both times. 2 turnovers and 2 chances there for the Prowlers to get points that were taken away. And then the Cougars, with 4.5 to go, take the lead at 60-58 to go up there for the final time, getting 6 free throws down the stretch. Here, Thief River Falls had a chance there. They stayed within 3-4. Largest lead was 6 points there, or 5 points at 66-61. But able to get a 3 from Jack Rosendahl with 34 seconds left. They would force a timeout at 66-65. And then it would be 2 free throws for Caden Dahl to make it 68-65. 3-point game. Prowlers come back. They get 2 good looks that you'll take in that situation, as Jack Rosendahl couldn't connect on the first. Jake Friedrich gets the offensive board, and then Caleb Rosendahl gets the kick-out pass. His 3 goes off the mark, and the horn sounds on the game as Ada-Borup-West prevails 68-65. That's your game summary here on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB with your game summary from the Benedictine Care Community and Mission Court, together a trusted name in senior living. Stick with us. More of your post-game report coming up next here after a wild 68-65 victory, Cougars over the Prowlers.
The Ada-Borup-West School District is hiring bus drivers for routes and activities. Contact Transportation Director Sean Rue at the Ada-Borup-West School to apply. Current route and activity driving pay wage based on experience. To learn more, contact Sean Rue, Transportation Director.
Apply today at Ada-Borup-West School, 784-5311, or email seanr@ada.k12.mn.us.
When you're going out to play this winter, do it in Ada. Ada has an ice skating rink, snowmobiling, snowshoe and cross-country ski trails. And stop in Ada on your way to and from any other activities. Meet your friends, have a bite to eat. Or if you're in the mood for a swim and not quite ready for a polar plunge, swim with family and friends at the indoor pool at the Deco Center. Ada also has its event center ready to host meetings or family events. Welcome to Ada, alive and thriving.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at Agrimax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. Agrimax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at Agrimax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
This is your Home Crown Realty post-game report with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers 68-65, our final score. Post-game show from Home Crown Realty. See Brandon Dahl, Eric Smart when looking to buy or sell real estate. Licensed both Minnesota and North Dakota. You can view the listings online, homecrownrealty.com. We're going to talk with our stars of the game in this one from American Federal Bank, and oh, there we go. Yeah, we'll turn that around, get you there. And I'll give you a little extra chord, but stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada and also in Darren Ramey Insurance. And I think you got to slide the up on that one, turn that one. There we go. And then I got to come over, plug this one in here. See, you got up here too quick, so I wasn't totally ready. So Cameron Spaeth is going to join us here. Congratulations to you and your teammates on the victory in this one. It was a good game for us. What did you think down there on the court?
That was intense. I really do think that the guys showed up today, and again, that whole talk about family all year is, I think that's really what held us together, was just staying together. I'm so tired. That was a great game. I don't even remember the last couple seconds, but that was amazing.
Well, let's talk about a little bit before that then. First of all, let's go to that halftime locker room. What's said there is you go in trailing by 9 there at halftime.
Alrighty, yeah, so we got in there and we said, you notice how they're all going downhill, they're getting into the paint right away, dishing it, getting kickouts, all that. They were saying that that's the opposite of what we're doing. We were dribbling side to side and just dribble handoffs, and that's not even what we do. I think we were just kind of intimidated by the presence down low, just being that big and us not being used to it. But that, and then keeping 33 off the glass, keeping 33 out of the paint from scoring. Because he was their main guy the first half, and we knew that he was their focal point. That was our focal point too. So, so I think we turned it up defensively, turned it up as a team, and I pulled out the win. Into
the we'll call it the fourth quarter, the second half of the second half. Let's call it the fourth quarter. There, as right about the time that you guys take that lead for that final time there. What's going through your guys' mind, or what's being communicated out there in the huddle to go out and continue to execute when a lot of minutes being played, physical game, and you're tired like that?
Well, coaches right away said we have 3 timeouts. We said that we have the lead, play like you have the lead. Be strong with the ball, make smart decisions, smart passes, and just don't turn over the ball, because we can't afford that, especially with this good of a team, high caliber team. And then, just playing our game. Playing strong Cougar basketball. So, that's it.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations. Got to ask you there, end of the game, you got that rebound. Are we okay? We need an ice pack?
No. So, Park Christian, banged my knee up, just a little bone bruise. Kind of recovered over the weekend, all that. It was still kind of bothering me. And I think it was the best it was feeling was tonight, and it might have just been because of the game and the ibuprofen. But that last rebound, me and Lance hit knees in the same spot where I'd been hurting, so I'm going to have to be icing every single night. So.
All right. Well, hey, good that you're feeling okay then after that one. Always makes it a little easier with the victory.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Cameron, thanks again for the time. Appreciate it. Best of luck. Continue your guys here with a couple more big games coming up this week.
Thank you very much.
There we go. As Cameron Spaeth join us here with our stars of the game from American Federal Bank in Ada, and also Darren Ramey Insurance. Other stars in this one for Ada-Borup-West, going with Charlie Shaw, 10 points, 4 boards, 3 steals, a couple of block shots in this one. Also, Caden Dahl with 14 points, hit 2 triples, 2 from the free throw line, clearing the 2 to ice it at the end. Not ice it, but make it a 3-point game at the end. Also, a couple of rebounds for him. And then for Thief River Falls with Jack Manning, game high 33 points, 6 rebounds for him. Jake Friedrich with 5 points, but 6 boards and 4 steals, wreaking some havoc out there for the Prowlers. Those will be our stars of the game from Darren Ramey Insurance and American Federal Bank in Ada. Stick with us. More of our post-game reaction coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to health care directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
Your post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Let's talk about our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game in this one here today with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars picking up the victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers, 68-65. Our final score in this one, and Austin McCraven joining us. Austin, congratulations here today on the victory. Let's talk here early on this one. You took on a bit of a scoring role here to get the team going back and forth. What were you seeing early on there that you were able to pick up those buckets early?
Just us moving the ball around a little better than we were later in the half probably, like getting more downhill and kicking it out and not forcing shots right away, getting a couple good looks before we actually take a wide open look and knocking down some shots.
Well, then I got to ask you, if you're having the success early on, why'd you go away from that there as the half went on?
I think it was more so us just getting tired and more sloppier, and we need to get a little more conditioned probably in practice and be able to play through that tiredness.
Well, able to come out with some energy there to start the second half too. Talk about that run you guys came out in the second half of that run to pull close and eventually pull ahead.
We had to more so kind of we weren't like physical enough with their big guy in the paint. We knew we had to be a little more physical and front a little more and just close out on shooters, just not let them get inside as easy to 33 who's doing some damage to us.
Well, that second half, you turned into the big guy in the paint on a couple of possessions. A sequence here where you take charges on back-to-back possessions, then you come back a couple spots later and you get the ball there on the low block, put up the nice reverse underneath layup there. Talk about how you're able to do those different things, contribute in different facets of the game.
At halftime, we were talking about how we need to take more charges, and figured might as well try it, I guess. It's an easy way to get a turnover, and the other team picks up another foul too, and yeah, momentum shifter kind of thing with the charge.
Free throw shooting for you guys in this one, very good, especially down the stretch. Is that something that you guys have been really working on here? Because definitely hitting a higher percentage than we've seen the last few games.
Yeah, at the end of practice, we shoot some free throws when we're more tired and in between drills to kind of shoot free throws while we're tired, more game realistic, and shot a lot better this game from the line than we have in the past.
All right, Austin, thanks for the time. I appreciate it coming up and joining us, and best of luck to your teammates here with a couple more games coming up this week.
Thank you.
There we go. Our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, Austin McCraven for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in their 68-65 victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Here as the Cougars improve to 10-1, the Prowlers fall to 11-1, suffering their first loss on the year. Stick with us here. More of your Home Crown Realty postgame report comes up next when we return on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring.
You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/FarmerMac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Home Crown Realty post-game report on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB. Ada-Borup-West with the victory over Thief River Falls, 68-65 in high school boys basketball. So we look at our Subway sub of the game in this one. Here, our Subway super sub today, Mason Larson off the bench for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. And Mason, congratulations to you and your teammates in this one. Coming in, knowing down low, you're going to have a big challenge with Jack Manning down there. What was the game plan, the focus for the post players in this one coming in before the game?
Game plan for the post players was put your arm on their chest and keep them out of the lane so they don't have a second chance.
All right, and well, he got going in the first half. Second half, he still did some of the things that he does well. But what were you able to do to, or what was the focus to deny him in that second half, really keep the ball away from his hands?
We started fronting him, and we started guarding off number 21 to help with him.
All right, and able to get that lead in that second half, and then it came down to free throw shooting. And credit to your team, too, shooting very well from the line, going 80% here today. Yourself, 4 of 4 from the stripe, too. Let's talk about free throw shooting here, because sometimes it just doesn't get talked about enough. And the key it was for you guys to focus down the stretch and knock down those shots.
The shots are very important, because especially when it's in bonus, they're pretty much free points on the fouls, and it really gets you up once you start making quite a few of them.
For yourself here with, you part of the varsity team last year, but really into that increased rotation role this year too. Now that you've been through a couple of these close games, really back-to-back here with Stephen Argyle on Friday here today, how does that help you guys does it help you guys to be in these situations here to get more comfortable in those?
I think it helps being in these situations, especially it help a lot for March when we start playing a lot of these better teams in the tournament. So, yeah.
Yeah, and you got a good week coming up with some good teams, so best of luck to you guys going forward here this week.
Thank you.
There we go. Mason Larson, our Subway of Ada super sub of the game today in the Ada-Borup-West Cougar victory over Thief River Falls, 68-65, your final score. We're back after this with more of your Home Crown Realty post-game report.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, and Ada.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Are you tired of the same old grower meetings? Then Precision Planting's Winter Conference 23 is for you. Announcing our new location for this year's event. Join us at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota, January 18th or 19th. You will hear from precision planting engineers and staff on new technologies, inputs, and practices. Winter Conference 23, January 18th and 19th at the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, North Dakota. To register, visit planterdoc.com.
Post-game report from Homecrown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. There is Nate McCraven, assistant coach for Ada-Borup-West, joins us after the victory over Thief River Falls, 68-65 in this one. And, well, Coach, as we were just chatting, two teams here that you look at the numbers coming in, everything's pretty even. You look at the numbers after the game, there's a lot of things even there as well, too. Maybe done in some different styles, but really a well-played game between two teams that are pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, just chatting with the coaches and chatting with you here a little bit, too. Like, what was kind of the difference in that game? And really, both teams played really well. Both teams had stretches where they had some runs and kind of were throwing haymakers at each other, per se, in the game of basketball. And we were fortunate enough to kind of go on a run at the right time and have a lead that maybe could have been a couple points more towards the end there with some knockdown free throws and not turnovers or whatever, but we kept it interesting and a very entertaining game. First time we got Thief River Falls on the schedule, and I don't know if we've ever played Thief River Falls before, but they're well coached, tough senior class, a couple good underclassmen in there too, so very fun game and a good one for our boys, definitely.
Talk about a big moment right before halftime as Friedrich gets the steal and the score for the Prowlers. You guys come back holding for the last shot, and Cameron kind of just lulls everyone into kind of a sleep a little bit, and Charlie cuts for the bucket for that layup right before the horn.
I think he lulled us to sleep too. It's like, what are we doing? Let's go. Maybe we get a shot at an offensive rebound. So we might like to see him maybe go a little bit earlier, but we're going to say that Cam knew what he was doing, and Charlie made a nice little, I don't know if he made a cut or if he just kind of got lost under the basket, and it worked out really well. So
yeah. How important was it to get that basket back there going into halftime, keep it to a single-digit margin?
Yeah, definitely. I think at the end of the first half, we were tired. We were gassed out a little bit, and we had some long passes that went for turnovers and runouts for them. But we always seemed to kind of, somebody would step up and make a play that would kind of keep it close, and that's an example of another one like that too. So, just being able to keep that at, was it like I don't even know how close it was at halftime. I know we were trailing down 9 instead of down 11, and our ball coming out to start the half too, and I can't even remember how that possession turned out. But just a gutty performance by our guys. Super proud of them.
I remember it turned out with a bucket. I don't remember who got it.
Yeah. I think we went to the pistol. We ran a pistol set, we call it, and we try to hit Lance on a little slip play, and that wasn't there. And then every set we have, we kind of play off of it and trust our guys. We got tons of athletes that are capable of getting to the paint, and we don't always make the right decisions always, but a lot of high school kids don't. So, it was good to see us, play through some of those mistakes. I thought we played tough. The Manning kid is, I mean, we knew he was good. The Rosendahl brothers are very good, and I think all three of them are even went a notch higher, in my opinion, as far as how good they really are. They're going to have a good year, but we battled them, and the Manning kid had 33. Some of them were probably back cuts and easy buckets, but some of them were really, really tough shots. So, again, nice job by our boys and a huge step forward for some of our guys that we were worried about defensively and toughness and stuff like that.
Talking about the defense, too, in that second half, there was a couple stretches here. There was a 5-minute stretch where you held them to one basket. There was another 2-minute stretch where you held them scoreless there. What were you guys doing right during those stretches to keep them from scoring?
Yeah, I think in the first half we were talking how do we keep them from getting downhill, because they were getting downhill on us and getting to the lane with their dribble handoffs, and they'd kind of run a brush cut, and their guard number 10 would come off of that thing and get to the bucket. In the second half, our guys, and really it's not our style, we kind of just sat in the gaps a little bit more and didn't get up in the passing lanes, and our guys did a really good job of adjusting to that, because that's something that we haven't done in the 4+ years that I've been coaching here too. But us coaches talked about it, and we said, heck, let's try it and see what happens. And I think it might or it was a key in the second half, because they weren't getting to the paint quite as easy. So again, a credit to our kids for being able to execute that and adjust.
How'd you feel about the execution down the stretch? I know there's a couple turnovers there, but they hit some free throws as well too. Did the good outweigh the bad?
Yeah, at the end of the day, we found a way to get it done. We did miss some free throws, but we also knocked down some big ones. Mason knocked down 2 big ones late in the game. Caden knocked down 2 big ones to get it back up to 3. We ran some sets. We kind of went to a 14 set where we kind of slipped Austin into the post, and he somehow slipped under the basket and made some shot that was crazy as could be, but he's shown the ability to be able to make tough shots, and all of our guys have stepped up there too. And whatever set we have, we got some initial action, and then we just trust the boys to play off of it too. And they've played tons of basketball, and they know what each other is capable of. So just building on that trust with each other and the looks there, and being able to execute. I mean, think back a couple weeks ago, we lost one kind of like this in an overtime game. So to be able to come back and win one against a very good team is going to be big for us down the stretch.
A couple big games coming up for you here. Thursday, section game with the Northern Freeze. Friday, LPA comes in for another doubleheader there, girls, boys, there with a conference game for you guys.
Right, and Northern Freeze plays hard. Those kids are they're like 10 Baron Audens out there where they just go. I've seen them play a couple times this year, and LPA played us really tough over there at their place. They can hang with anybody, and then we turn around and get Fertile on Monday. So we got one practice tomorrow to get ready for 3 tough teams coming up in a row. I guess it's January, and that's what we want, though, right? We don't want to be in the gym practicing so much anymore. We want to play and play and play. So even us coaches want to do that too. So we'll learn a lot in these next 3 games for sure.
All right, well, Nate McCraven, assistant coach for Ada-Borup-West Cougar Boys Basketball, join us in the post-game report. Nate, thanks so much for the time. Appreciate it. Good to chat with you here, and we'll see you here on Thursday.
You bet. Thanks, Jake.
There we go. Post-game coaches' comments here on your Home Crown Realty post-game report. As let's see here. Let's also talk here our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. Precision in this one. Ooh, we could go a couple different spots. I'm gonna go with the precision defense. Second half, between the 6-minute mark and the 4.5-minute mark. It was Austin McCraven taking back-to-back charges on defense as a couple of big turnovers. One for sure wiped away a bucket, and another one, another probable bucket coming that way. But able to wipe away those points and get a couple turnovers for his team. Austin McCraven stepping in, taking the charge, getting the feet set, getting in positioning, and able to be precise there on that to get the turnovers for him. That's the RDK Enterprises precision plays in the game here today as the Cougars pick up the victory 68-65. The final score in this one as the Cougars improve to 10-1, Prowlers fall to 11-1. Stay with us here. More post-game report comes up when we return.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's
something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
Home Crown Realty post-game report, homecrownrealty.com, the website to view the listings. You can talk with your local agents, Brandon and Eric at Home Crown Realty. So we wrap up here from our Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial radio booth. Remember, leave your legacy plan for the future by visiting with Laura Tweeton, your Thrivent Financial representative. She can help you build that nest egg and reach long-term goals. Laura Tweeton, your Thrivent Financial representative. Here in the... Before we get to our final stats, let's talk our post-game connection from Halstead Telephone Company, local and reliable. You can trust. It's how to connect, halsteadtel.com. And reliable tonight, both teams shooting from the free throw line. They combined to go 18 of 22, 8 of 10 for the Cougars for an even 80%, 10 of 11 for the Prowlers for 83.33%. They're reliable free throw shooting. Both teams connected from the stripe for the quote-unquote freebies in this game, helping to keep it close and tight, and eventually the final distance there of 3 at 68-65 down the edge. That's your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, halsteadtel.com. All right, let's get to our final numbers now. Final numbers from Christian Motors in Fertile with the selection of pre-owned vehicles on the lot. Go online, christiancarsonline.com to view the selection or stop at the lot. Highway 32 in Fertile. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Jesse McDougall finishing with 6 points tonight, had 1 rebound and a steal. It was Caleb Rosendahl with 9 points, had 1 triple, 2 of 2 free throw line shooting, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Jack Rosendahl with 12 points tonight, hit 2 triples, was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, had 4 rebounds, 3 assists and 1 steal. It was Nathan Nelson played, did not score. Maxton Peterson played, did not score. Jake Friedrich with 5 points, 1 of 2 free throw line shooting, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals in the game. Austin Podacek with 1 rebound, and Jack Manning with a game-high 33 points. He was 5 of 6 from the free throw line, had 6 rebounds in the game, double check my numbers here. 1 steal and 2 blocks there in the game. For the Prowlers, it was 65 points. They hit 26 shots. 3 of them were from outside the arc. They were also 10 of 12 from the free throw line. As a team, 21 rebounds in the game and finishing with 15 turnovers here today for Thief River Falls. For Ada-Borup-West, in this one, looking at the individual numbers, it was Lance Kritzberger with 5 points, 1 of 2 free throw line shooting, 2 rebounds and an assist. Ryan Engel played, did not score, had 1 assist. Cameron Spaeth with a team-high 18 points, 1 triple, 1 of 2 free throw line shooting, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals in the game. Austin McCraven with 13 points, 1 triple, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. It was Caden Dahl with 14 points, 2 triples, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds tonight. Mason Larson off the bench with 6 points, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds and a block shot. Baron Auden came off the bench for 2 points, 3 rebounds here, and 1 assist. And Charlie Shaw in double figures with 10 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, 2 block shots tonight for Charlie Shaw. 68 points. It was 28 makes, 4 triples, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. They had 19 rebounds as a team, committing 16 turnovers in the contest. That's your final stats from Christian Motors in Fertile, with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars winning 68-65. They improved to 10-1. Thief River Falls suffers their first loss. They dropped to 11-1 on the season. Earlier tonight, it was the Ada-Borup-West C team winning 35-29. The JV goes the way of Thief River Falls 53-43. Thanks to Alex Rush for those updates here today. And we thank you as well for joining us for our basketball broadcast here as Cougars with the victory. They have the Northern Freeze coming up on Thursday, Lake Park Audubon on Friday. Thief River Falls Thursday, they host Roseau. Then next Tuesday, they go to East Grand Forks, their upcoming matchups. Thanks once again for joining us here. We appreciate your listenership, your viewership. Also, thank you to all the sponsors you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast coverage. We ask whenever possible, please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to Natan running the camera work here tonight. Kaylin in the KRGB studios back there pressing the buttons and gathering all the information she needs for the R&J Sports Nightcap coming up here as right after we sign off. I'm Jake Berkmeyer. Thanks once again for joining us here tonight for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars victory over the Thief River Falls Prowlers, 68-65. Your final score, as you saw on yourliveevent.com and heard on 106.5 FM KRJB.